I suppose rivalry is a thing that goes on in other cities other than Stoke, Liverpool, Everton, Rangers, Celtic. And I think that if we're perfectly honest with each other, that we don't particularly wish one another unmitigated success. And I think that any supporter who says anything different has been a little bit economical with the truth, to be honest.
They smile at each other in boardrooms, but the rivalry is very strong. And it's sometimes more important to win the derbies and keep yourself in a decent position in the league.
The highlight of my time supporting the Vale, without a doubt, would be knocking Stoke City out of the FA Cup on that famous night here. Although we've had some other wonderful times with FA Cup wins and Wembley appearances and promotion campaigns, I don't think there's anything at all that for me can match that night when we knocked Stoke City out of the cup.
Our pitch 5-6 years ago was probably one of the worst pitches around, and I can remember it clearly. It was just hammering down non-stop, and they actually took the lead. And I thought, oh, who's my mate as well? I thought, bloody typical, here we go again. But we equalised quickly.
Remember that the turning point was Dave Regis coming on as sub, and he had a great chance to score a goal. He had an empty net, and instead of chipping it in, he rolled it along the floor and it stuck in a puddle before the goal.
And like the second half, we defended superbly. Then Foyle got the third right near the end.
Cross put a great ball through, and the keeper came running and just stuck in the mud. And I just managed to lift it over him and sort of like hit it first time, and it's one of those that either go in or not. But then we all sat in the line. I remember all the lads coming bang, bang, bang in behind. So it was quite funny in that respect, because I think that started the goal celebrations off, I think.
Oh, it was a great feeling. I remember the lads like Foyle had scored and they all just slid into him, and I wanted to run the length of the pitch, but I think it would have been a bit too far for me.
It was the night when all the frustrations and all the anger and all the despair all came out, and it was all vindicated. And I can honestly say I've never ever enjoyed a result or as much as I enjoyed that game.
It's always nice to beat Stoke, obviously. You know, it means more than beating any other team.
And I remember after the game talking with fellow director Andrew Belfield, and we looked at one another and we just realised we got this smirk on our faces, and no matter how much we tried, we couldn't get rid of it at all. And I think my smirk lasted for about a fortnight and his for about a week. And we just couldn't get rid of this feeling of just complete joy of beating Stoke. And I suppose that's a bit of a short-sighted attitude, really. But it was such a wonderful event for all Vale fans that it does stick out as my highlight.
Well, it was a great victory for us, and obviously beating Stoke, it's always that added spice which you get if you actually beat your local rivals. And so not only was it good to get into the next round of the cup, but it was good to be in a position there that all our supporters have got to work and sort of be in a situation that you know, they could keep their heads up high.